What's up, Power Ones? These are your ex's secret thoughts, feelings about you. First out, we have this Oracle card. It says Darkest Fears. For this card, I looked it up in the book that the deck came with, and it's actually about, I feel like this is crooked, but it's actually about like the Nine of Swords energy where you're constantly worried and anxious. So I made sure to take some notes about this, and I wrote down anxious, feeling like things are out of your control, questioning your worthiness, heavily pondering the worst possible scenarios. I don't even know what I wrote here. Oh, worries that turn into inaction, a troubled heart, worrying about things out of your control. So I think this is a way that your ex views you or thought you felt about the relationship, because I asked, like, what is Power One's ex's thoughts about them? So I would say that your ex's thoughts is that you're possibly the type of person that, excuse me, you probably worried a lot about what they were doing, or like the potential of the long haul of this relationship, or like how well you were showing up in this relationship. Like, you probably worried about how how good you were in this relationship, or how good you were to this person, or just their basic thoughts of you. Like, every day you probably were looking for some type of I want to say satisfaction, but that's not the word. Like, it's not gratitude. God damn it, what is the word I'm looking for? Some type of recognition from them, and it probably wasn't something that they understood. I'm not trying to make y'all seem innocent, but I'm just trying to be fair with what I'm getting with these cards. So I think that your ex thinks that you worried a lot about how they viewed you, how you came across to them, how well you were performing in the relationship, and not necessarily that you were putting on a show, but just like how you were showing up in the relationship. And then I think that you constantly were kind of like checking in with your ex to see if they felt the same ways about things that you did, or you wanted to see how they felt about something. I'm getting like an anxious attachment type of person. If that doesn't resonate, don't worry about it. But yeah, but yeah, so let's see what else. So now we're gonna see what your ex's feelings are for you. Damn it. First one we have, I'm using oracles to begin with, but the first one we have is engagement ring. So when I see that, I get that somebody or both of you want it long term, but I think that they feel like you were aiming for long term with them. You wanted things to last a long time. You wanted this to be a stable relationship where things kind of progressed in a way that made sense for y'all to be dealing with each other on a serious level when y'all were. I did write down some thoughts about this. So I said you wanted marriage, initiated marriage talk. So you could have initiated marriage talk with them, or maybe they brought it up and y'all had a conversation and it opened their eyes a lot about what you thought and what you felt this relationship was giving. Then we have felt like you would be their long-term partner. You had abandonment issues possibly that made you feel like they could leave you at any time. So marriage was your idea of being safe and secure. Don't take that offensively, because some of us really do have anxious attachment styles, especially if you were dealing with someone more nonchalant. So I'm not trying to say that to like throw shade at y'all or make it seem like y'all are bad. It's not a bad thing. It's just something that you have to work at if this does resonate with you. Like for your next relationship at least. We also have possibly you were codependent or they were codependent, and the like engagement aspect is like you saying like, all right, if we're not going anywhere, then marry me type of vibe I get. Unable to release control, fully focused on yourself, indulging. Oh, never mind. Okay, so with the chaser, I get definitely anxious attachment style because of the chaser here. I started like saying stuff that I was picking up on with these cards being next to each other, even though I didn't show y'all it yet. But yeah, I think that I think that they feel like you were kind of chasing them, or they were chasing you. So one of y'all had a nonchalant, detached, attached, what? One of y'all had, I forgot what it's called. It's avoidant attachment style. And then one of y'all had an anxious attachment style. And then lastly, we And then lastly, we have self-indulgence. And on the bottom of this card, it says focus on self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. So I think like this relationship taught you a lot about yourself and what you actually need and want in a relationship and want in a partner. On the bottom of the chaser, it says chaser in a codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issue. And then for the first one, it says engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, union. So I feel like there was one of you, I think you more so felt like this person was your vibe, was your person, and you tried to give it your all. So for the last card, we have a tarot card, and I asked, who is the person? And we have the Lovers card. So I'm assuming this person possibly could be a Gemini, gave Gemini qualities. But
you tired? Aw. Texting all them other dudes got you as a little, huh? Yeah, I'm starting. I don't care. The only person you need to text is me. Aww.
But also this could be someone that you deemed as a soulmate while you were with them. They could think that you were their soulmate or you are their soulmate. One or both of you taught each other major lessons. This could have been someone who was heavily attracted to you and constantly told you how good you looked. And maybe even someone who had like a big decision to make. Like, I don't know if one or both of you had a decision to make in a sense of like career or a commitment in a relationship, or like dealing with you, or possibly staying single and not being in a committed relationship because maybe they weren't ready for one. But this is how your exes feel about you, and this is what their thoughts are right now, and this is who it possibly can be. Let me know your ex's zodiac sign in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. That's what I have for y'all today. Bye-bye. We're seeing what is your ex's like secret thoughts and feelings about you. So first we have this oracle card. It says to find balance. So since I had to look in the book to see exactly what this means, first and foremost, this is a card that is similar to the Two of Pentacles in a regular tarot deck. So that just gives you an idea. So I wrote down, you've juggled a lot during the relationship, had a lot on your plate. So these are their thoughts about you. You had a lot on your plate, helped them through, you probably helped them through emotional problems. You were more so like the harmonious one out of the relationship. You were probably really busy while you were in this relationship, or you felt like they were really busy, like one or both of you. Now I'm gonna just focus on you. I think that you may have put a lot on your plate during this relationship. You probably worked multiple jobs while still trying to maintain a relationship with this person. And this is something that they strongly remember and think about when it comes to you. Like, you were someone that like tried your best, but you were also really busy. So I'm kind of getting the type of vibe where a person had to go to work and go to school at the same time, or work a job that was really long hours and still get to where you lived, or if y'all lived together, and like still cook, still clean, you still made time to wash clothes. Like, I just get that type of person that was a real busybody, but not necessarily because you wanted to be, but because you had to be in order to make things work out for you. So that's what we have first out. So now we're seeing what their feelings are. So we have an oracle deck again, and this first card says paradise. So when I saw this card, I automatically thought that you and them both gave each other vibes that like y'all would never leave each other, that y'all were right for each other, y'all were a match made in heaven type of vibe. But also that when they were with you, they feel like things were really good. So I'm gonna write, I'm gonna say what I wrote down. I said, so many happy times together. When y'all were together, life was good, happy, felt like everything was great with you. I just feel like this was a really stable relationship, because the next card we have is palm tree, and it says stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, flexibility. Sorry y'all, I was drinking wine. I probably won't do that again. I'm barely able to read, Lord. Anyway, so I think that, yeah, this relationship was very stable. It was very solid. Like, this could have been the relationship where y'all both felt like, yeah, this is the one. This is who I'm rocking with until the end of time. This is my partner. This is my person. This is who I'm meant to be with. These times right here are everlasting. Like, we're going to have so many more of these, and we're going to have grandchildren together. So I don't know, like, if y'all aren't with this ex, like, maybe you could have like potential to get back with them. And I wasn't really thinking that when I was pulling the cards and looking at them, but now that I'm seeing the cards together, I'm getting a vibe of that. So lastly, we have keys on a ring, many options, decision, unconventional, string along, one night stand. So I wrote down that This person felt like maybe you felt like you were used towards the end of the relationship, and they threw your relationship away, possibly with a one night stand. Like if y'all broke up because they cheated, it's like they realized that they threw what they like their good thing away for a one night stand. They threw their good thing away for something that's not even substantial, that doesn't even freaking compare to what they what they had with you. Are some of y'all still in contact with your ex? Let me know. Let me know, Power Tools. Are y'all still in contact with your ex? Comment that down below. I really want to know. Because this gives me vibes like y'all are still on a good page with this ex. Like, it's not to say that you have to be on a bad page with your ex. I don't think that that's always good. Take it from me. Yeah. But anyway, I think that when you dealt with this person, like it was just so much positivity and so many good vibes. They can't even deny it. Like this is a person that fully and very well understands the effort, I want to say knowledge, but also like the value that you gave and brought into their life. Like they really understand the part that you played. You probably uplifted this person in a major way and made them really feel good about themselves and come full circle with their self-confidence or like who they were. Like I just get like you were really like the Bonnie to their Clyde type of vibe. So then the last card I had pulled was a tarot card, and we have the Strength card. So this card is for me to see who this person was. So for who this person was, I wrote someone with a lot of confidence, a person you gave a lot of nurturing to, a person who you know how to tame their wild side. So I get that type of vibe. So like the one night stand card with the Strength card tells me that this person probably was like a party boy turned relationship guy, and then they still ended up disappointing themselves, really like self-sabotaging this relationship. Possibly. Again, let me know if y'all still talk to this person and if I'm right, if I'm hitting the nail on the head. I also wrote, this person could be the zodiac sign Leo or have...
No, I'm not a model. I just look like one. People always saying that. It's because I'm so fine. Now I don't need your help. I got this all under control. I'll do it by myself. I don't care how you treated them. You better treat me better.
Leo or have prominent placements in Leo. They could like a lot of attention as well. So this is that type of person here for y'all. Like, let me know if I'm hitting the nail on the head. If your person has any Leo placements, if they were a Leo, not your person, but your ex. If they were a Leo, if they have Leo placements, if they like a lot of attention, if you were able to like tame their wild side, if they were more like outgoing and you were more like the calm person, the more introverted partner, but you brought them so much happiness and so much joy, and so on and so forth. You know if you did this with your person and this is how it was. So you don't have to be like, oh, I don't know if that was me. Like, just, you know, answer the question or not. Thank you so much, y'all. This is what I have for y'all, Power Twos. I appreciate you. Come back for more. See you later. Bye-bye. What's up, Power Threes? We have move card out first for what is your ex's thoughts. So first we're going to go through their thoughts. So when I saw this card, I really had no idea what the hell this card was talking about. I don't use this Oracle deck often, and it's for a reason, because I like for it to be nice and fresh. So there's a vibe of like freshness that you give this person that is your ex. Their thoughts when it comes to you, once I read what this card means, I wrote that all about action. So they think that you're all about action and getting things done. You're constantly busy. You're quick to move on. You take charge in the relationship and with your own life. You're more of a disciplined person. You're straightforward with your approach with everything you do, and especially in a relationship. So you could have been the person that took a lot of initiative in this relationship. You probably were the person that put together a lot of like y'all trips, a lot of y'all outings, probably were the person that like came up with cute date nights for y'all and different things like that, or just simply like was a person that said good morning more often or something of that sort. Like they give you credit for how you handled yourself and handled the relationship and how much effort you put into it. So when I read about what this card is also the Chariot card. So the Chariot card is all about forward movement, momentum, and just being a type of person or the type of event that's constantly pushing forward, constantly moving forward. So this is how they think of you. They think of you as that type of person who's constantly charging ahead. Like no matter what, you're going to move ahead. They understand that no donkey stops your show. No monkey stops your show. My bad. I don't know where I got donkey from. But anyway, so now we're going to see what their feelings are towards you, what their secret feelings are towards you. First, we have love. Love. Okay. It says unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, attraction. So when I was like pulling on the cards, I made sure to write notes. So what I wrote for this card, it says, felt like you were the one, constantly brought up. Oh yeah, never mind. They felt like you were the one. They felt like you had a lot of passion. You were very intense and intentional in this relationship. You were the person that showed love. You expressed yourself very well with this person. They remember this, they feel this, and like this is a feeling that they have about you, that you're still this same passionate person, especially with this move card being above the love card. It's like you have a lot of passion, like you want your love to be felt by your partner, and this is how they feel about you. Second, we have cassette. So since you're very passionate, possibly, I can see how the cassette will be in cohesion with the love card, because it says outdated thinking and conditioning. It says replaying events over in your head. So you probably went through things with them and you never let them down, let up on them. Like I wrote down for this card that you could constantly bring up the past and never let things go easily. Like you probably went through things with them and maybe they didn't apologize in a way that resonated with you, so you constantly brought it up because it still hurt you. Sometimes people don't understand that. It's not that we're just trying to bring it up and throw it in their face. It's like, this happened, I forgave you, but the way that you handled it and the way that you handled the aftermath or the backlash, like it's still not satisfactory to me. But I think that's more so something that we have to check in with on ourselves, Pile 3. So if that is you, try to find ways that you can take accountability for either accepting the things that they did and accepting them back, or not following your gut instinct, or kind of dwelling on things when, you know, like it's time to do your best to move forward. So I don't know, maybe maybe it's opposite, but we trying to focus on y'all. I don't really care about how y'all feel about them. We talking about how they feel about you, and I'm not saying that in a rude way. We just being honest here. And then lastly, I have mask. So with the mask being here, I get like a vibe of a person that hides their feelings a lot. Like maybe you got to a point in this relationship where you just didn't even want to express yourself anymore. You didn't want to talk too much. You kind of shut down. You kind of pushed them away because you just felt like the same things were happening over and over again, or that they weren't giving you the type of love and the reciprocation that you needed. Like I was just talking to somebody about that. Like they were trying to say all the things I did wrong, and I was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute now. Let's talk about you. Like, so maybe that was a vibe that y'all gave. Like if y'all were to talk to this person, they probably will tell you like, oh, you did this, you did that. Just, you know, airing out their grievances. There's nothing wrong with that. We should be able to take accountability for the things that we do. But at the same time, when it comes to you, Power 3s, like I get that they feel as if you weren't telling them the truth. Like you probably broke up with them unexpected. So now they feel like, damn, was you gaslighting me the whole time? Were you lying to me the whole time? Like, was that even a real relationship? Did you even really feel like how I thought you felt about me? How you said you felt about me? Like that's the type of vibe I get. So I also wrote for these cards, I wrote a lot of passion. You hide your feelings. You have difficulty expressing yourself possibly. You're not willing to upgrade your thought patterns. You might be stuck in your ways, which doesn't help you. You may have been may have not been the most truthful about where you stood with certain instances in y'all relationship. So that's the vibe I get. So then lastly, I asked, who is this person that is Pile 3's ex? Like who are we describing? Whose thoughts and feelings are these? So with the 10 of Wands here, I had to look up what zodiac sign this is closely associated with, or like, you know, directly associated with. And it is the Sagittarius zodiac sign.
I say something back, now you upset. The fuck? Rewind, let's go back in time, ho. Let's see what caused this shit. Because first, what started it all was you running your pussy ass mouth.
I do not know a lot of like the court cards and, you know, minor arcana, like what their zodiac sign is related to, because I just don't. It is what it is. But yeah, so since this is Sagittarius, I also wrote that this could possibly be some type of fire sign or someone with that type of placement. Since Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, and in like the old-fashioned sense of astrology, Jupiter ruled Sagittarius and Pisces. So this could be somebody with a Sagittarius placement, a Pisces placement. This could be somebody with a even like a larger than life personality. But I feel like this person could have brought a lot of baggage, chaos, what else did I write? Baggage, chaos, or they possibly had a lot of responsibilities. So if this is your ex, let me know. Let me know what their zodiac sign was, pile threes. What was your ex's zodiac sign? And you may have lived with them, because sometimes when I see the 10 of Wands, that is a moving card. So you could have lived with them. Maybe you moved out or they moved out, one or the other. So this is how you would know who this is. You possibly were dealing with someone who liked to strength train, like do a lot of heavy weightlifting to like get their bodies together, or just like release their stress or something like that. And this is somebody who, I think that they may have been like a trailblazer in some type of way, or maybe they just were a burden. Like they were just like a dense energy around you. So that's what I have for you, pile threes. That's what we have for your ex's secret thoughts about you. But thank you so much for watching this video. I appreciate you. Come back for more. Bye-bye.